Okay, today I'm going to tell you a story. There's no informative message, there's no education whatsoever. I'm just going to tell a funny story because I thought the weightlifting community would thoroughly enjoy this one. Okay, so the story starts back, not this Friday just gone, Friday before, where I went to Emily Campbell's homecoming party. So it was a little party set up in our hometown where we could have a proper knees up and celebrate what was an incredible performance. Emily won a silver medal at the Olympic Games. Anyway, so every weightlifter you've ever met is at this party, right? Every single weightlifter. And like the weightlifting community, if you're in it, you know, everyone knows everyone. You know, you met someone at a competition once and you're their best mate. Anyway, I am there and I'm having a drink with Joe Muscat and Andy Callard. Now, if anyone's ever had a drink with those two, they are very fun people. They're a good laugh. Don't take themselves too seriously. And anyway, a few drinks get flowing and we're talking about bits and bobs. And obviously the subject of weightlifting comes up. And I said to Andy, I said, how's Ivar? Now, people are wondering who's Ivar. Ivar is what Owen Boxall is called at Europa. So as the story goes, I wasn't there, but apparently Owen Boxall walks into the gym at Europa at age 12 and he says, what's your name? He says, it's Owen. And he says, that's not a strong enough name, your name's Ivar. So since then, he's been known as Ivar. And for the purposes of this story, I will refer to him as Ivar. I said, how's Ivar, Andy? I haven't seen him in months. Like, is he even alive? And he said, oh, you're not going to believe what that dickhead's done. So, like, at this point, you know a good story's coming. So, Ivar has spent the last 7 months or so doing a course to change jobs. So he's in a new career now, and he's been quite an intensive course to change jobs. So I haven't seen him a lot. So Andy goes, and I'm black catting this story, which means I'm telling a second-hand story. I'm telling someone else's story, but it's so good, and Andy wouldn't tell it on social media. So Ivar rings Andy up and says, Andy, like, I think I need to qualify for the Commonwealth Games, so what do I do? And Andy's like, right, Ivar, you need to go and enter the British Open coming up in November, because you need to have a competition under your belt before the British comes up, which is a Commonwealth Games qualifier. Ivar says, what do I do? Now, bear in mind this is someone who's been training for over 10 years and still does not know what they need to do on a daily basis. You tell me how, I don't know how. He doesn't know. So Andy sits him down and says, Ivar, all you've got to do, right, is finish work for the day, come to the gym and just do 110, 140, then do a few squats and then go home, right? Don't need to go more than that. Just come in, get your body back used to training. Now, 110, 140 for Ivar is like me or you doing a barbell, coming in, doing the bar for a couple of singles and going home. It's that easy. And like, if you watch him snatch 110, like, it's a joke. He could do 110, he could sit on the sofa for a year, come off the sofa and do 110, no problems. Anyway, so Ivar says, yeah, no worries, I'll do that for a few weeks and we'll have a chat in a few weeks. Anyway, so it's like, I think it's Tuesday. So we're day 2 into this new program of 110, 140. And Andy's in the gym and he just sees out the corner of his eye Ivar miss a snatch and he adds it all up and he's got 140 on the bar. So he's like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? What's not clear? So he goes over and says, Ivar, I told you to do 110, 140. And I'm not joking. He turns around and says, well, I did 110. It was easy. So I went up to 140 on the snatch. So to every single person watching this video, do 110, 140 means snatch 110, clean and jerk 140. Ivar apparently didn't get that memo. So he does 110, thinks, oh, that was great. And then goes up to 140 and misses it. Now, there is no punchline. I wish there was a punchline. But yeah, I just thought the weightlifting community would like that story. What an incredible bloke. The man's done 162, 202 and just has no idea how to follow like basic instructions. Brilliant. What a guy. Can't make it up.